Bath refutes Farouk Barugi's claim that Tinubu graduated from Chicago State University. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. On Saturday, September 2nd, 2023, Farouk A. Barugi published an article on his personal website titled, Tinubu definitely graduated from Chicago State University. In the article, he made good effort as if he was paid to do so, to put forward 6 arguments to prove definitely that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is presently Nigeria's president, graduated from CSU. He said he was set out to refute the renewed systematic dissemination of lies about Tinubu not having graduated from Chicago State University. He stated with a statement that will pass for a note being, in quote, it reads as follows: I am no fan of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, perhaps in anticipation of reaction that he wrote to patronize the man he clearly was set out to patronize as much as he can. Before proceeding with the lines of defense, Farouk noted that Tinubu had lied when he said some years ago he graduated from the elite, highly ranked, privately owned University of Chicago. He noted that Tinubu later withdrew the claim and blamed one Senator Tokunbo Afikunyomi for the error. One wonders how the senator would have filed Tinubu's form with information not provided by him, Tinubu, or how such a well-read senator would mistake a CSC for the prestigious University of Chicago. The only thing that made sense was that he lied, and when caught, he claimed it to be an error and foisted it on another. Now, to Farouk point in attempting to prove definitely that Tinubu graduated from CSU. His first argument was that the inexistence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the archives of the U.S. college graduation records is not a proof that he never graduated from CSU. Farouk affirmed that Tinubu's name was not found in the archive because it was misspelled as Bola A. Thubf. He wrote with so much conviction, presenting how it is possible that an I and an N written in longhand could be mistaken for a H, and how a U could be mistaken for a V. He assumed that Tinubu might have complained about the error, but it was probably too late because the information had been sent to the National Students Clearinghouse. Prof. Barugi would have made good his point here if he showed any evidence that Tinubu did complain about the misspelling of his name, but he did not. So his point here is a good effort but far from meaningful evidence. His second argument was perhaps the most porous and unexpected from a man of his stature in learning. Here he referenced an alleged letter from FBI to EFCC in July 2011 that referred to Bola Tinubu having no record in CSU. The point here is that this letter has not been shown to be a certified true copy, and so using it as a basis to refute whatever it is Farouk was trying to refute was effort in futility. This argument makes absolutely no sense as a point for proving definitely that Tinubu graduated from CSU. Farouk Thor's argument referred to a Southwest College, presently Richard J. Daley College, transcripts allegedly belonging to one Bola A. Tinubu, who was a female, in which he raised several red flags. He noted that the social security number in the transcript is an impossible number since it contains 9 digits and 3 parts of 3 digits each 231060595 instead of 3 parts of a 3 digit, a 2 digit, and a 4 digit. It is amazing that Farouk, who is magnanimous, is considering that a THUBV was an erroneous representation of a Tinubu, could not imagine that an SSN of 231060595 SSN could have been a mistake of what could have been 231060595. Also, Prof. Barugi also noted that the transcript was improperly dated and left the spaces for the date of birth and record of the high school blank, What Farouk would have done was to leverage his network of friends, as he claimed he did with CSU, to verify this transcript from Southwest College. Unless he can do this point is of no use as evidence. As his fourth argument, Farouk defended TSU for locking his Twitter account for what he termed response to unremittingly vitriolic denunciations from some Nigerians. How did the Prof. Baragi get to this conclusion? He is neither the spokesperson of a CSU nor showed evidence that CSU told him the reason for locking his Twitter account. He affirmed that these Nigerians said that CSU locking of its Twitter account indicates that the school is guilty of issuing fake degree to Tinubu. This could be a figment of Farouk's imagination, as there is no evidence in this regard. Most incriminating and a good suggestion of the mind of Farouk is his assertion that the quantum of negative attention CSU received were from Nigerians who were still smarting from the outcome of the last presidential election. The question is Prof. Farouk Baragi unaware that Nigeria has remained uneasy since the February 25, 2023 presidential election? Or is Mr. Baragi unaware that at least two opposition parties are presently challenging the process and outcome of that election with overwhelming evidence in the court? If Farouk Baragi is okay with the declaration of Bola Tinubu as Nigeria's president, a man he noted lied that he graduated from the University of Chicago, he must respect the right of others who believe that an alleged perjurer, among other allegations, is a no-fit as Nigeria's president to have their day in court. This first point is more like what is called Nigeria, a gossip talk. Farouk's fifth argument seeking to definitely prove that Tinubu graduated from CSU is that no one should make a big issue of the fact that Tinubu withdrew his earlier claims that he attended primary and secondary schools in Nigeria. He did well to show that a candidate can earn a degree in America without ever attending a secondary school via GED test. He also noted that due to a wide speculation that Tinubu had changed his birth identity and disclaimed all association with the schools he attended in his actual hometown in Osun State, he may have gained admission into a higher institution through GED in Chicago. This Farouk argument is more indicting to Tinubu that he seeks to save him, as at 1992, long after his claimed graduation from CSU, Tinubu failed his primary and secondary school in the INEC form. If he had disclaimed his association with his early schools in Nigeria in the 70s in the US, why claim them again in 1992? Why didn't he fill his GED in his INEC form? Also noteworthy is that the primary and the secondary schools he claimed he attended were not in Osun State. This argument does not make reasonable sense. Farouki, this man, he prepare well, come aside for Farouki. But the thing is, to what end? This man we are talking about is now the president of Nigeria, number one. Number two, we have other bigger issues or bigger fishes to fry. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.